Hello everyone, I am Dr. Alka Rathore and I will explain about advertising, its importance, nature and management. Uh, First one is like, what do you mean by advertising? So the answer is, it is a paid form of communication to inform, persuade and remind consumers about products and services. And the key elements of advertising are message, medium, audience, sponsor. So it's playing very important role. And how it is playing very important role? Because when we are a consumer and we want something for use or for giving gift or for anything, whatever reason, we always see the things from TV. We watch TV advertisements. We heard from other people also. Sometimes we hear in the radios, or we whenever we cross roads we see the boards near to the roads, or we see even the shops also having displays which shows about the product. So this is all kind of advertising. So it plays a crucial role in a modern business. It is a strategic communication tool that informs. First one is informs, and again, if repeating, it means persuading customers and influencing consumers' decision. And then it happens because of message, what kind of media they are using, what kind of target audience they are having for their products, and the last one is, who is going to sponsor the fund for the advertisement. A company is going to sponsor, or retail stores, people are going to sponsors, or warehouses, who is going to sponsor the product. So this is also part of advertisement. Next, having importance of advertising. So first one is creates brand awareness. Second one is stimulates demands and sales. Educate consumers about product features. Build brand loyalty and differentiation. Advertising is essential for businesses as it helps build brand awareness, stimulates demands, and educates consumers about products' benefits. By effectively differentiating a brand from competitors, advertising also fosters customers' loyalty. We already know that in the market, if we talk about phone, mobile, or cars, or any other usable household products, we know that these products are having number of companies producing and displaying, and they are competing from each other by showing their product benefits, their design, their availability, and lot of things they are showing to the consumers and customers. And customers are not able to take the final decision what to buy, because it's lot full of products in the market. So how companies can compete with the competitors, and how consumer can take a proper decision according to their need, all depends on advertising. So advertising is a process where companies are trying to build a brand, and on not only building a brand but also giving messages, information to the customers, potential customers. They are trying to aware the customers about the brand by telling products quality, products content, and how it differ from other, differentiation. Because if we say, what why Apple brand is so much on the top in terms of mobile, in terms of computers, so it always comes in the mind the security. Why we prefer for the Maggie for just to eat in a minute? So time is the factor. So this what all differentiation nowadays. If you see that there are Blinkit, Jepto, there are lot of companies coming up with the differentiation. Okay, 5 minutes delivery means they are delivering products in 5 minutes. Amazon and Flipkart takes time, so Now you can get the things within 10 minutes. So this is the differentiation. Next, nature of advertising. So it can be a paid and controlled media. We can say it's a paid and controlled media. It is for the mass. It is for the number of people, not only for the one person. Non-personal promotion. In this case, company or a person who is doing advertisement. It can be an agency. So it is promoting product, and it will not product not promoting uh, himself or herself. It is promoting product to the consumers. So, and it is non-personal promotion. And the last one is advertising is a form of persuasive communication that influence consumer choices. It is a paid for and controlled by the advertiser, ensuring a consistent message across mass communication channels. Unlike personal selling, advertising is non-personal and reaches a broader audience. Like uh, if you think about you like especially tailors, you can see tailors, they are giving their advertisement for themselves, personal selling. And unlike personal selling is like person to person, one to one, but in this case it is for the broader audience, for the mass. What is the difference between advertising and publicity? So we can differentiate advertising and publicity based on five elements. First one is aspects. So it's one is advertising, other one is publicity, and control. Control is high in advertising, because when a company hire agency to advertise their product, so they already know like where they want to advertise, how much time they would like to display the content, what kind of content will go to the customers, and even budget and money also under control of companies and advertiser. But in publicity, control is very low, because if suppose publicity is something which is not paid, and if you're not paying for it, it is free, then it is not able to control by the advertiser or a companies or a person. So this is something free publicity, no money, no cost, and it is not under control. It can be controlled, especially when you're harming someone personally. Credibility is a moderate here, and publicity is higher. Masses is designed by the company, and here it is created by the media. Credibility is high here because it goes viral, it goes with the media, different medias, and it is credible. Advertising is a paid and controlled marketing strategies, whereas publicity is unpaid and generated by media coverage. While advertising offers a customized brand message, publicity often has higher credibility but less control over the message. Advertising management process in this, uh, like how advertising can be managed. So what is the management process under this? So first one is research and analysis. Simply you cannot company or small company, big company, medium company, whatever, they are not simply do advertisement from beginning of launching a product. Before they go for advertisement, they need to go for research and analysis, and to find out the market, the scenario, the customers, the potential of the customers, and their knowledge, information, everything, need, what is demand, how they use it, everything comes into research. And then after collecting data, they have to do analysis. After that, they can set the objective. Objective can be either they wanted to aware the product, aware the consumers and customers about the product, or they wanted to increase their sales, or they wanted to get more profit, or they have to compete with the competitors. So there are number of objectives. So they have to decide which objectives they need to follow for their advertisement. The next we have a media selection. Suppose if a product is only for the local community or local consumers, so that for that reason, for that they have to choose the media. Suppose the product is for the village, they cannot select computers. They cannot select media which is highly technology based. They can go. They can display some pictures on the board, or near roadside or in village. They can display banners. So that media is different. Or they can select TV where the audience are like mass and cover lot of people from different areas. So it depends on the media. Media selection depends on the customer, depends on their product. If you are suppose going to do advertisement for the car can be display a car can be display good in TV, or it can be good in, but not the radio. So that is something, fashion or design of jewelries can be shown better in the magazine or newspapers or display board. So depends on kind of a product, what kind of media is suitable. Next we have a message creation. Again, what kind of message you want to give to the customers. And suppose if you are selling, you want to sell jewelry, that time your message is something like wedding message, especially because people they give jewelries to the daughter, and that time the companies they are focusing on the message which is emotionally attached, that wedding with the jewelry. So this kind of message creation depends on the occasion, depends on like a sports, like a summer time. If you see the messages are different. When you watch TV, you see that sports time they show sports activities when they do advertisement, and the message is something about the energy. So this is all about the message creation. And then next is budget allocation. Budget is also a very important part of advertisement management process, because without money it is not possible to do advertising, because advertisement itself is an expensive process and activity. So most of the companies they keep some budget for the advertisement. And the last one is execution and evaluation. After following all the steps, and then last one is implementation of advertisement, and then they try to check out and see that like whether this advertisement is effective or not, by looking at sales, whether the sales high or after advertisement or not. Pre and post, they compare the sales, they compare the profits, they compare the number of customers increases or not. They also check the feedback, and after that only they decide whether to continue the same advertisement or do some modification or launch some new advertisement. So this is all about advertising management process. The advertising management process involves multiple steps, starting from research and setting objective to selecting the right media and creating compelling messages. Proper budget allocation ensures cost effective execution, and post campaign evaluation measures made it successful. What is DAGMAR, DAGMAR approach? So it is a kind of advertising objective, and then it's initial of defining advertising goals for measured advertising results. So it means goals at the beginning will lead to the result. This is what DAGMAR. Focus on communication objectives like awareness, comprehension, conviction, and action. DAGMAR approach provides a structured framework for setting advertising objectives. It emphasizes measurable goals such as increasing brand awareness, improving comprehension, building conviction, and driving consumer action. Determining target audience and positioning. Identifying target audience is very much depends on segmentation. So a company in the beginning itself decide which segment they would like to prefer or focus or target, and it depends on demographic, it depends on geographic, it depends on psychographic, it depends on behavior. So is in this way they start uh, segmenting the market, and after segmentation they do targeting. And targeting, suppose there are number of segments in the market. So companies, suppose the company is producing garments. So garments can be jackets or what will take a garment, any kind of garment. So garments can be for the number of segments, like it can be for the children, it can be for the male, it can be for the female. So it can be for the old people, it can be for the young generation. So it depends on the demographic. And then it geographic can be, it can be for the, it can be for the India, it can be for the foreign countries. So the dress or garments not the same for the India or foreign countries, other countries. So it depends on their, or Bhutan, we can take the example of Bhutan. They have their national dress, which is very much different from Indian clothes. So you cannot make the same clothes for the both countries. So geographic is one factor. Psychographic can be like some they are a traditional thinker, those who go for the traditional dresses or ethnic dresses, and though some they go for the fashionable dress or clothes. Some they go for some formal dress, some they go for casual dress. So some they psychographic kind of depends on the thinking, taste also differ. Sometimes they are very trendy or fashionable, or it depends on like what kind of taste they have. As behavior segments like sports, those who are sporty, they have a different thinking about the dress. uh, Behavior means those who are going for the doctors and going for the hospital have a different dress. So this is all about the segments. And then these segments all companies cannot cover. So what they do, they from there they select one or two segments, and that is what we call target. So target companies see that they are Johnson and Johnson so much focusing on the children, small kids and small babies. So this is what their target. Um, we have companies depends selecting their targets. So we have number of examples. Johnson and Johnson is a very good example of it. Next we have a positioning strategies here, like how you can position your product in consumers mind. This is what positioning. So positioning is a unique selling proposition. Companies have a strategies of unique selling proposition, USP. USP, like how your product differ from your other product. So in this case, if you think about unique selling proposition, you can think about like a Maggie, like a Zomato, like a like Burger King, or McD, or KFC. So why people go to the KFC? The KFC, they must have something unique which attract consumers to them instead of going to other competitors. So it can be time, it can be taste, it can be uh, it can be it can be quality. So this is all USP. Then we have emotional appeal. Sometimes we companies are very much focusing on emotions, and then in their advertisement they position with the emotional appeal. We'll take an example of when we talk about a camera, photo. photos. So they show in their advertisement that kind of a gathering of or function of at home, and people are taking picture. So in this case, consumers can relate that camera in their mind with the family gathering. So this is the emotional appeal. And competitive positioning, especially it happens when consumers compare two products based on maybe price, like example, or maybe the quality. So they compare two companies based on their positioning. So like Surf Excel always come in the mind. Okay, it is going to make it very clean, white, and all. And even though the other company is having the similar product, but we always prefer whatever position in our mind. Then identifying the right target audience is essential for an effective advertising campaign. Business segments consumers based on demographics, geographics, psychographics, and behaviors. So this is all explained. Positioning helps create a distinct image in consumers' minds, ensuring brand differentiations. That also I think clear. Now, budget. So factors influencing decisions. Companies' objective and financial resources. Because advertisement is a big activity of any company and need budget. So it depends on the company's objective. Suppose if a company is having a new product, it is going to launch a very new product. That for that product, a company need more budget or money to go for a broader advertisement. So maybe a budget money for for a for launching product needs more attention, and also financial resources are necessary for a company. If suppose small company cannot afford for a high budget, so maybe it will go for the moderate budget. So depends on the resources. Next is the market competition. Suppose even though it is very big company, but if there is no competition, they don't need much more money to invest in advertisement, because it's already in the market. And if a small company, but there's a tough competition, they need to invest more. And then next is the product life cycle stage. Suppose it's in the beginning or initial stage, maybe need more budget. When it is growing, maybe it's kind of persuading consumers, so need little. But when it comes to maturity, again, consumers are not giving attention to the product, so they need to modify or again relaunch the product. So for that they may need some more budget to invest and to relaunch advertisement. Declining, I don't think if they need to do the advertising, but they need to do some modification in the product and all. Next is advertising media and cost. Advertising is something depends on media also. Yeah, and if suppose company is having more money, they can choose a number of medias for their advertisement. If suppose company is small and not having budget, they can go for one or two media. So again, this is something need to be considered. The advertising budget depends on factors like business objectives, available funds, competitive pressure, and the stage of the product life cycle. Choosing the right media platform also affect budgeting this. Advertising budget methods. So there are number of methods. First one is percentage of sales methods. In this case, budget depends on the percentage of sales. Then competitive parity method. Budget depends on the competitors, and then how much they are investing in their competitors are investing in their advertisements, and to compete that company need to put more effort in advertisement, so they need more budget. Then objective and task method is also one method. Next one is affordable method. The company uses different budgeting methods based on their financial strategy. The percentage of sales method allocates a set portion of revenue, while the competitive parity method aligns spending with competitors. The objective and task method consider advertising goals, and the affordable method sets a budget based on available fund. Conclusion: advertising is a crucial tool for brand communication. Effective management ensures better reach and impact. Strategic budgeting and positioning enhance campaign success. In conclusion, advertising is a indispensable marketing tool that drives brand visibility and consumer engagement. A well-planned advertising strategy combined with proper budget allocation and audience targeting ensures long-term success. Thank you.